water. Oh. Hey, when y'all come in, please hit that like button. Thank you. Please hit the like button. If you if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you can get notifications when I drop videos and when I go live. What's going on, Sporty? I see your egg New Year is. I see you, Malik. Hey, y'all no cussing, man. My son be watching this. What's up, TNT Detailing? Appreciate the damage control. I see you. TNT Mobile. Everything's been going all right, man. I just been real busy. Hadn't had time to make any videos. Um, I was supposed to wash a vehicle. I forgot what day that was. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I was supposed to wash a vehicle in my neighborhood, and I was going to actually have time to showcase Sporty's chemicals, but it didn't work out. The lady who owned the car, the lady car I was supposed to be washed, she had jury duty, so she postponed it. So we're gonna reschedule. But in the near future, I'm gonna do a review on his stuff, man. Sorry about that, Sporties, but I didn't have time to do anything, to really record anything this week, actually. So that's pretty much what I've been doing all week. I've been really working, man, trying to catch up. It actually rained Tuesday. So actually, I was supposed to wash that car on Tuesday, and it rained. And then I rescheduled it for Wednesday, but she had jury duty, so it just didn't work out. I hadn't tried the rim cleaner out yet. I hadn't tried it. What's going up, Mike Britt? I see. I'm starting to see names. I'm starting to see people names I've never seen before. Most of you guys I've seen before. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit the like button on your way in. It's been going on, guys. But y'all been up to? Oh yeah, guys, I did get a chance to use that tornado. Man, that thing was awesome, man. That thing was awesome, man. I love it. I put a little bit of awesome in there, filled it up with water. I used that thing on about. I used it on about 8 cars, and I didn't even have to refill the bottle not once. It lasted on like 8 cars, and it's still a little bit left. I could probably do one more car with what I have left in the bottle. But that thing was awesome. Thank you, Sporties, for that, man. That made that group wash a whole lot easier, man. I ordered the steamer. Um, I see you, Jordan. Hey, Sporties, that I look for that steamer at I look for that for the McCulloch steamer at Harbor Freight. I don't think they sell it anymore. I even called the 1-800 number. They said they don't even have it anymore, or so I just had to order me one off Amazon. I don't know if they stopped selling it or what's going on. But I ordered one from Amazon for like 130, by 1:30. So it should be here tomorrow. But man, that tornado is awesome, man. I like it, man. It really helped with my hands because after doing 8, yeah, I haven't. Every time I do about 8 cars, when I get to about 8 or 9, my hands start to cramp up from doing this all day. Spraying tire wet, spraying degreaser, spraying and uh and spraying awesome, multi-purpose cleaner. But man, that tornado was awesome, and I seen that tornado on YouTube a lot. Even when I first started doing my research when I wanted to get into mobile detailing, I would just look, and I would see something that says tornado, but I would never click on it. I was like, what is that? And I never would click on it, man. And I'm like, wow, I just can't believe I've been missing out all this time. It makes the job so much easier, man. Like, all I'm thinking about now is how to save time. Uh, I remember when I first started, I did not care about all this fancy equipment. All I care about was just, cleaning vehicles. If I had to use elbow, yeah, yeah, yep. You know what? And I'm gonna get that too. I know that thing is about what, $300. I'm gonna get that one too. I don't even care no more. It's to the point now that I'm just trying to get done with this stuff quickly, man, so I can move on to the next. I think that tornado is more for interiors from what I'm look from what since I've been using it. I think it's more for detail. I mean, for detailing interiors. Uh, I haven't seen anything about using it on the outside, but I mean, we find out new stuff every day. But it looks like it's for interior cleaning, and Quincy would make you level up exactly, man. Cause yeah, I didn't care, man. It was like I was looking at all this stuff on TV. People got all this stuff, man. I didn't care about none of that stuff because at the time I probably did like maybe 10 cars a week, sometimes 5 cars a week. That was it. So I mean, I had all day to work on. I might have had 1 car for the day, or 2 cars for the day, or 3 cars for the day. I mean, you got all. If all I got is 3 cars for the day, it can take all. I could spend all day working on those vehicles, and it didn't matter. But now, man, it's getting out of hand. Like I show up to a group wash, they tell me, "Hey, man, you got 15 people." I be like, "Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do 7 today, and I'm gonna do 8 tomorrow." It's gotten bad, man. So now that's why I bought the air compressor. That's why I got the drill brush. That's why I got I'm glad that Sporty's donated. He sent me he sent me that tornado, and then I'm gonna level up and get the steamer, cause I'm like when I'm on 1 car, I'm still washing. I'm like, man, I'm not done with this car yet. I'm looking at while I'm working on one, I'm looking at the other. I'm ready to be done. So it's getting to the point now, man. My demand has grown. Now I got to meet that demand. So that's why I'm buying new equipment. My lawnmower, I make sure that it's well maintained. I make sure I keep it clean, oil. Make sure I keep the oil change and everything. I have an old Skag that's in my storage. I'm finna pull it out and take it to the dealer and get them to put a new engine on it so I can have a backup because my customer base has really grown. I have a lot of clients now, so I'm to the point now, man, that I just got to get better equipment and more efficient equipment to make me a whole lot faster. And I got to get help. I got to get employees or an employee. So it's that time, man. I've been making it work too long. Now it's time to step up, do what I have to do. Water and Awesome used on what? Water and Awesome. I use Water and Awesome inside my tornado. If you don't know what a tornado is, You can holler at Sporty. He sells them. I think he sells it for 175. Go on YouTube. You know, Google it. You know, it'll show you what it is. What it does is you got to hook it up to an air compressor, and it's just like it's like a spray bottle on steroids. And as you're spraying it, it lets out a mist of whatever solution, you know, whatever all-purpose cleaner that you put in there, mixed with water, and it puts out a mist. And at the same time, it's blowing air. So if you're blowing an area, you know, that has like a groove in it, and it's dust or a little dirt in that groove, when you spray that in there, what it'll do is it'll shoot air and solution in there. So it's filling up that groove with solution, and it's also pushing out that dirt and that dust. And all you have to do is just wipe. You know, it kind of reminds me of a steamer, but the only difference is the steamer, you know, is hotter. And my steamer will be here Monday, so you know, I guess I'm just gonna pull all the stuff out and try to make a video using all that stuff at one time. Harvey Takata, I see you. How do I line up the weed eater for edging? Weed whacker for edging. What do you mean? How I line it up to make a straight line? Is that what you're asking me? Neptune over detail. And I see you. I can't even get one group wash. It's gonna come, man. You just gotta keep working it. Just keep working. Just keep working. Trust me. I was complaining, like you know what I used to say? I used to say, man, if I can make $100 a day, I'll be good. If I can get 3 cars a day, I'll be good. And it's past that point now. Trust me. Be careful what you wish for, because when you say stuff like that, when it happens, be sure that you're ready for it. That's the thing. You wishing all this stuff. You want to have this. You want to have that. Make sure you prepare for when it comes. That's all I'm going to tell you. It be like that. Them cars just grow like weeds. Told you it was coming. That's why I took my lemon off my van until I hear you. You sure told me. You sure schedule be done packed for 3 weeks. Yep. Hey, Sporty, you sure told me. Man, me and Sporty had a conversation probably like 3-4 months ago. And he told me, man, the summer ain't even started yet, man. How you he would be laughing. He would just say, hey, man, I just want to see. He just wanted to see what's gonna happen. He's watching, like, I just want to see what's gonna happen. And yeah, ask Sporty where he been at with them videos. Man, listen. I mean, I'm pretty busy, and I know Sporty's is super busy, man. It's hard to record them videos. You know, I did one. I recorded some footage. Yesterday and today of me doing a little something just to give y'all something, man. But I can't record like I want to, man, you know, because I'm so busy. And I'm pretty sure Sporty's is busy too, man. So, I mean, just can you imagine? Like, I had 8 cars the other day. No, I had 9. I in my group wash, I had 9 cars the other day. They were basic washes, but can you imagine? I get there at 7 o'clock, and everybody wants their car done by 4:30. So I got to complete 9 cars by 4:30. So that was I was focused on. I don't have time to have a camera and moving the camera around and, you know, all that. I didn't have time for that, man. I had to get them cars done, man. So, you know, it's tough, man. What's up, man? I see you, Aiden Molina. I see you, big dog. Corpus Christi, Texas. I see you. Do you use more morganite on your yard for fertilizer? No, I've never used that. I don't even know what that is. I see that. I see that everywhere. I see people talking about that, man. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, Randy. I don't use that for fertilizer. I don't even know what that is. What's up, James Evans? I see you, big dog. Yep. My friend's still recording though. On my Snapchat popping. Okay. Dang, I need to get that Snapchat. Blake's Lawn Care. I see you. I use a Nikon D3200, and I use my cell phone. I use some of everything. I got all kind of. I got this little camera. I think it's called a Vado that my mom gave me for Christmas some years ago. I use that. I use everything, man. If you got a cell phone that takes some good photos, or take good pictures, man. I mean, show good videos, man. Just pull it out, man. Go ahead and whip out that camera during a group watch and start seeing dollars disappear. Yes, you right. I ain't got time for that. Maybe a how-to video would be awesome. Yeah, I see you, Aiden. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, I remember when I wanted to start making videos. I didn't know where to start, man. But I mean, we jump on Google and YouTube for everything else. So, I mean, that's my go-to thing. When I don't know something, I go straight to Google, straight to YouTube, and I research it that way. What I did is I knew what I wanted my videos to look like. So the thing is that when you filming your videos, I have like a rough draft in the back of my mind of what I want the video to look like when it's done. So I make sure I get the shots that I want, and then I come when I get home, I get to my computer. Now, if you guys have Windows, there's a free app on Windows, and it's called Movie Maker. It's called Movie Maker. It's simple to use. You can just record you some footage and just some test footage and put it on there and play around with it. You can do a lot of stuff. This is a video that matter of fact I'm editing one right now. This is what it looks like. It's called Movie Maker. If you have Microsoft Windows, like a newer version, you can just go to the app. You can go over here, like, let me show you guys. You can just go right here. Let me see. And you can go to the search right here and just type in Movie Maker. And that's the app right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there up top. Movie Maker. And you can just go out to Movie Maker and you can you could just do your videos like that, man. If you got in your head what you want your videos to look like, just play around with it until you get what you want, man. And it's not, I know there are other editing software out there that's better than this, but this was for free, and this is what I use, and I've gotten better over the years with it. You can narrate, you can take snapshots of it, all kind of stuff. Matter of fact, while I'm on here, let me go ahead and upload this video I just done. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. But Aiden, the thing is, I'm gonna say one thing, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. Everything I do is to help. It's really to help people. Don't look for us like, I know you watching us. You watching people like me. You watching Sporties. You watching all of us, and we doing our thing. But don't look for us for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you watching our videos, I know you guys are trying to see how we doing what we doing, but you're gonna have to get out there and start doing stuff on your own. And whether it's making videos, whether it's washing cars, whether it's mowing lawns, you're gonna have to get out there on your own. I mean, you can get ideas or whatever, but you can't watch our videos and learn how to do this. It's something that you're gonna have to get out there and get your own experience. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if I go work with Sporties, he probably do. We're probably night and day on how we get the job done, but the results end up the same at the end of the day. But he has his way, I have my way. He has, he has about 9 years of experience. I have about 6 years of experience doing it as a business. Now I've been doing it since I was a kid, but you learn, as you go on, you're gonna learn different things, man. But yeah, you can't look to us to just to give y'all everything, and I wish I could, but that's impossible. So you guys have to get out there and start learning stuff on your own because I didn't have a clue on how to edit videos or how to do anything, and I taught myself. And if you really want to do something, trust me, you'll figure it out. Randy, I see you. It's organic fertilizer for your grass. It's only at Home Depot. It's really great. Okay. I'll try that. Best fertilizer is one that they use on golf courses. White bag, gray ball, so called garden. Okay. God. You more about 75 to 100 properties. I want to start pressure washing, but don't care for detail or thinking of pressure washing homes and concrete. Make a lot of money doing that, Aiden. You can make a lot of money doing that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad I can be an inspiration. Neptune, I see you. I see you. Yeah, you can't. It's impossible to watch videos and get like the technical side of it. If you notice, man, my videos are not how-to videos. Like I'm not that type of person. I'm not a type of person that say you should do it this way, you should do it that way. I'm not that person. I do it my way. If you watch my way and pick up something from it, that's cool. If you don't pick up something, it's still cool. Oh yeah, I did actually. I did one today. I pressure washed the driveway today. Actually, I need to get one of those surface cleaners. That's what I need. What's up, Tyler? I see you, big dog. Man, how do I beat the stress of it all? Take breaks. Um, take breaks. Uh, Focus on your goal. That relieves a lot of stress. If you focus on your goal, sometimes you get stressed out because you're working just to be working. You're out there working to be working. You don't have a goal, and if you are focusing on your goal and you get stressed out, take a break, step away from it for a little while, then get back at it. I do it all the time. I take vacations, take trips, spend time with your family, and that'll get you recharged, and you'll remember why what you're doing this for. Cause I'm actually uploading the video right now as we speak. broke down and went the Eric Jones route because I did too many years doing concrete with the wand and could no longer take that half a day to do one house and driveway. Listen, I did one today, man. It took me 3 hours to do the driveway, and I did it with my wand. And I was just saying to myself, I need a surface cleaner. I need one. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's you got to have the motivation to give you that energy, Neptune Mobile Detailing. You have to have that motivation, man. Yeah, I'm up, man. I'm up on a Sunday night. I see you, Randy. Hey, what type of do you have to upgrade your pressure washer when you get that surface cleaner, Sporties? Or are you saying it pulls out 4 gallons of water a minute? Yes, Tyler. I try to have the weekends off. Sometimes it don't work out, but this is what I do. Uh, yeah, I remember you telling me that. I remember you telling me that, Sporties. I'm gonna have to. Let me see. Then I cop that best pump, that cat pump, so I can get the true. Oh, okay. I remember you telling me that. I saw you made a video with that pump on it. I'm gonna talk to you about that, man, because I need to do that as well. But Tyler, yes, I do try to have weekends off. It had for the past, I want to say, month and a half. I haven't had weekends off, but what I do is I try to do as much work as I can during the week. So when the weekend come, I only have like maybe 2, 3, jobs to do, and but I try not to work on Sundays at all. But the guy came up to me. He wanted me to pressure wash his driveway. I charged him 150. He agreed to it, so I knocked it out in about 3 hours. And he lived like right down the street. So, and then I hooked up to his water. He didn't even care. I see you, Solid Detailing. Are you listening? I see you. You know what? Uh, it's funny, man. I have that thing on there that says, "Are you listening?" Because everybody is always focused on the technical side. Everybody's always focused on chemicals, and I know it's important. Chemicals are important. Equipment are important, and everything. But if you don't have it up here, I don't care what equipment you have. You can't even make a move. So I got that in there to let people wake up. Like, stop worrying about, you haven't even washed your first car yet. Some people, and you worried about big name equipment and all this stuff that you don't need right now. And I'm just saying, like, I have a message, like, listen. That's why I have on that thing that says, "Are you listening?" Because most people, when they watch video, they have their own agenda. They don't care about the message. They just want to see, oh, is he using the 2 bucket method? They looking. Oh man, he didn't wipe that right. Oh, he didn't even clean that. That's most people watching those videos for that. They watching those videos to see what you're doing wrong, and then go in the comment section to make a comment. But then when you go check their channel out, they got 0 content, no subscribers, but they know everything. And it's funny to me, so I'm like, if you know everything, why are you on my channel watching me? But that's how it is. I see you, Daniel Merrill. I see you. I appreciate that, man. You're welcome. Yeah. Cause man, I get bored, man. You sit up there trying to clean. Like I did the whole driveway today with a wand, and I'm just thinking, I need to get that surface cleaner. I need to get this. I'm thinking about, I mean that little thing that you can put on the end of your wand. I even take that at this point. I was ready to get done, but it took me about 3 hours. Man, yeah, sports. That driveway wasn't even that big, man. It wasn't a big driveway. Yeah, I see you, sporty Neptune, for a good price. Well, uh, I heard the McCullen is pretty good. I think that thing is no more than 150. Neptune, the steamer. Uh, don't do it. Don't do it. Did you? Hey, did you make that? Did you make that move, Sporty? Did you get that little brush for the end of your wand? No, I don't stain decks, Blake. There you go, Tyler. You got to have some motivation, man. Not enough power for your pressure washer, and you will create you'll create zebra marks. You already have to walk slow, really slow. Wow. You regret? Okay, I'm gonna take your experience. I'm not gonna buy it. Trying to use that thing with 300 psi, 2 or 3, and will do nothing at all. Wow. I ain't gonna make that mistake. But I'm gonna get with you on that surface cleaner. But how much did you pay for that surface cleaner? I saw you did a video on it. Did you say you paid like $1,200 for it? All right, Neptune, we'll holler. 300 for a surface cleaner, Amazon. Oh, okay, okay. So I got to get a bigger. Do I have to get a? And the engine and Harbor Freight like 300, and the pump like 500. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you about that, sport. The next time I call you, man, I'll chop it up with you about that, man, cause I sure need to upgrade and get that. Cause I did that whole thing with a wand, and man, it took me forever. I started at 1 o'clock and I got done at 4:30, and the driveway wasn't that big. I see you, Vision Service Care. What's going on, man? Y'all click that like button on y'all way in. Man, I ain't even had no headphones on, man. I was raw dogging it. I ain't had no headphones, nothing. No, No headphones. Oh, no headphones. No headphones. I left them at home. I'm looking at my house. I didn't feel like walking down there and getting my headphones. I didn't even care, man. I've been in auto detailing as a business for 6 years, man. I've been doing it for a long time, but as a business for 6 years. Yeah, I went down there to get that paper, man. Blake's lawn care. How many? What have I done so far? I see you, Andrew. What's up? Oh, live chats. I don't know, man. Maybe about 6, 7. I'm not sure. What age was I when I started my business? What? 34, 35. It's 35, 34, 35 years old. Wow. How much for the VX 500, Sporty? Yeah. Yeah, you get tired of it. You're right. Uh, YM paper. Well, I'm an alpha male, so I got an issue. I got an issue taking orders from, from other grown men. I'm a grown man. I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 years old next year. Got tired of having to take orders from people that I felt that wasn't as smart as me. I got tired of it. So, I was in the military for 9 years. I was a police officer for 9 years as well. Um, I just got tired of people being in charge of me or me having to ask permission, to make a move or to do anything. Like when you have a job, that job pretty much controls your life. I mean, if you want to go out and hang out all night long, I can't hang out tonight, guys. I got to work in the morning. Or if you do hang out all night, then you suffering at work. I got tired of that. I wanted to be my own boss, my own man. So I started my own business. And, that was one of the reasons. And then, you know, when you're your own boss and you got your own business, you can make, however much you want to make. If you, it just depends on how hard you want to work, how creative you can be. And, I can bring that money home. and share it with my family and make my family life a whole lot more comfortable. Uh, I mean, my son, he's very comfortable. He never needs. He never needs for. He never goes without. I mean, he eats good every day, 3, 4 meals a day or more. So I mean, that was the main reason. My family and not having to listen to idiots. Tell me what to do. Go to school or get a real job. What you talking about, Junior? My next purchase in lawn care, I don't know, man. It's between three things. It's between the enclosed trailer, uh, buying a new standard, or a or getting my. I have an old walk behind Skag that it needs an engine. Getting that repaired so I can have a backup more. Skip school and be an entrepreneur. Now it goes. Skip school, guys, and be an entrepreneur. Now don't skip school. You need school to know the basics. Don't skip school. Who talking about Junior? Yeah. Go to school, kids, or get a real job, kids. Yeah. I ain't worried about it, man. Here's the thing, man. That's stuff like that don't bother me, man. Uh, Here's the thing, man. If you have a problem with what I'm saying or what I'm doing, why are you on my channel watching? That's what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm doing, you can easily just get off my channel. But people want attention, and they don't matter how they get it. You know, they want attention. So whether it's positive or negative, as long as they get some attention, they feel good about themselves. So, I mean, if that makes you feel good, Junior, I just made your day. Looking forward to winter. Yes, I'm looking forward to winter. The yards slow down. The yards slow down a little bit, but it's a little more laid back in the winter. I get time to catch up on things and rest and plan up for the next season. What's up, KG Clipper? I see you. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Oh yeah, cars definitely gonna hold me down for the winter. I already know. I already know. That's why I'm buying all this equipment, man. Trying to, so it can be a little easier for me, man. How many clients do I have in lawn care? Over 50. Over 50, man. Yep. Great weather and cars only. Yep. But I'll still be doing some yards. Yeah, it can. But yeah, yep. Oh damn, you it will. You told me last time this show got out of hand. You sure told me last time. You told me right back in what, February, March, you was telling me that? This show got out of hand. Yeah. I see you, CL Walker. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Calvin, I see you. What kind of mower do you recommend with small to medium sized lawns? I'm gonna tell you two of them, and one, both of them are made by Exmark. Exmark makes a 30-inch commercial mower. It's on the style of a push mower. It has a 30-inch cut, and it's just picture. You can Google it, but just picture a walk behind mower and a push mower had a baby, and that's what this mower looks like. It's good for small yards. Now, if you have the money, go ahead and get you a walk behind. You get your Exmark Metro like mine, and that one can do small, medium, and large yards. Size wise, I say a 30 to 36 inch. The best to do first for me, KG, on a car is the inside. I always start on the inside first. Yep, you can detail all year round, man. In the wintertime, it's not super cold, Mississippi. You know, you may have a few days that it's like unbearably cold, but it's not gonna be, you're not gonna get no, 7, 8 inches of snow and all that. What's up, Brandon Roberts? I see you. Trying to upload this. I just upload the video, guys. Yeah. Yeah, this cell phone, it's actually not that loud, man. You know how cell phones pick up, make amplifies everything. It's not that loud. It's probably some change or something that fell out my pocket, some quarters up in there making all that noise. Matter of fact, let me check it out. Let me see. There's probably some change or something rattling around in there. I don't know what's making all that damn noise. There ain't no change in there. It might just be the buttons on the pants and stuff hitting. Probably watching a pair of boots, you be bugging. Nah, man. Nah, I ain't watching no boots, man. I need to get a new pair of boots, man. The other ones, man, they starting to come apart. Wads of cash, nah. Man, my boots I'm talking about the whole sole is about to come off one of mine. I still be going. I like, man, I don't even be want to go to the store, man. I just be want to work. I don't be want to go to the store. I might just order me, I might just order everything off Amazon and just let it come to the house. Oh yeah, man, shoot, yeah, I've used stuff from Walmart. That Coral car wash, the Purple Power degreaser, what's that other degreaser that smell good from Walmart? Uh, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. You can buy a lot of stuff from Walmart, man. When you first starting out and yeah, super clean. I get that super clean from Walmart. It smells good. I've used that. But what starts to happen? Yep, McGuire's. But what starts to happen is that demand goes up. That demand goes up, and then that stuff that you can still use it. It's fine, but you'll be spending a lot of money on that stuff. You buy the stuff in bulk, you know, or yep, simple green. You buy that stuff in bulk, you can use it longer, and that stuff is more concentrated. Like the stuff Sporty sells, it's more concentrated, and it'll last you a whole lot longer. So you may spend a little money purchasing the stuff, but it'll last you for months before you have to re-up. The stuff from Walmart, you know, it's not going to be as concentrated as the commercial type of stuff. So, but you can still use it. I mean, I still use it now. I mean, I just actually started using. Oh yeah. Yep, I use both of them. Simply clean, super clean, and Purple Power. I use all of that. Yep. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing, KG Clipper. That's the thing. It's just like when I told you guys to just get started. Go out there and get started. You start making money. You start Spray 9. I've never heard of that. But you start making money. You start getting more clients. Things start to go up. Your demand starts to go up. You're gonna have to get better equipment, more efficient equipment to be able to handle those. To be able to handle that demand. You're gonna have to get backup equipment because if you're washing a lot of vehicles, detailing a lot of vehicles, and you constantly losing that equipment, it's not it's not if it's going to break. It's just a matter of when it's going to break, and you want to have a backup for that. So, but in the beginning, get your supplies wherever you can, and you will become familiar with lots of name brands that you may prefer. Yep, yep. That's exactly how I started out, and that's why I tell people just get started, man. Go ahead and get started. You're gonna start. You're gonna learn. A lot of people just do research and sit there on the computer all day watching YouTube, watching people like us, and trying to learn that way. You'll learn a little bit. You may learn a lot, but you're not gonna learn everything. You're gonna learn because we're all different. We all different. We all wash cars different. So, yep, that stuff gonna break. And man, you don't have time to take it to a shop or let somebody sit there and fix it, man. You need that stuff right then. That's what's gonna happen. Excuse me for a second, guys. I'm trying to using the Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to finish up doing this, putting this video up. Oh man.
Devour. So creamy. The little sounds your crispy bacon makes drive me crazy. You naughty little. Did you just spank your... Hey, now.
Yeah, I changed them. Usually when you starting out, most people kind of, cause you kind of nervous. You want the job, and when I first started out, I was kind of nervous. talking to people, and when they ask me how much, I'm trying to think of a price that they'll go for. And I'm afraid if I say a price, they'll be like, "Oh, you too high." So I would say a lower price, and they'll go for it. And then after underbidding myself a few times, I got tired of that. So I started raising my prices. As you start getting better equipment, you're gonna have to raise your prices because you're gonna need more money to maintain that nice equipment, and you're gonna need more money to continue to buy equipment. Always remember when you're giving your prices, remember your expenses. In lawn care, you have a lot of expenses. You have to buy weed eater line. If you're using an edger, you have to buy blades. You have to buy blades for your lawnmower. You have to buy oil for your weed eaters, oil for your lawnmower, gas. And then those lawnmowers are gonna break down. There's no way behind it. So yeah, I started with lower prices, and then now my average price, like I even got somebody yard that I cut for $30 that I had my first year, and I'm still cutting their yard for $30. It's a small yard, but now my I don't go less than 45. It can be a small yard. I'm gonna tell them 45. If they say that's too much, then oh well. I don't worry about it. I get my money's worth. I don't know, showroom detailing. What do you mean? I'm working on getting some signs put on my water tank for advertising and suggestions on what you have and not have on signs. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Showroom detailing. That's all I can tell you about that. No, G Works hasn't sent me anything. When you putting up, I'm putting up one right now, Patrick. I actually uploaded it just right now, literally. It's more lawn. It's a lawn care video, and then at the end, I'm pressure washing a driveway. What's up, James Emerson? I see you. I charge by the hour, uh, but when you get into this business, the longer you are in this business is like especially lawn care. You can look at a yard and you can see how long it'll take you. You'll know how long it'll take you, and you'll give them a price. But I'm at $45 an hour in lawn care, so uh, I said the longest it takes me about an hour to do some hedges. An hour. So no, I'm not gonna even say an hour. It takes me about 2 hours to do hedges at least. So hedge is gonna start at 70, $80. Because you remember you have to cut them, you have to trim the bush, rake the bush, trim the bush again, and then clean up, your clippings. So that takes about, at least an hour and a half. Yeah, you can put your services on there, but yeah, you can list your services on there so people driving by they'll know what you do. Yes, 1804 Media Group. I used the tornado the very next day after he sent it to me. I used it that Wednesday. I did not make a video on it because I'm just too busy. But it works great. I love it. I use it on every single car. I put just a little bit of awesome in there. I filled it up with water, and I use it on every last car. I did not have to refill it not one time. Hey man, it doesn't matter. Uh, you know, you can buy it used. My very first lawnmower was a Skag, and I bought it used. It lasted me 2 years. I paid like $400 for it. So $400, I got 2 years. You can imagine how much money I made off of that. So I made that $400 back like within a day or two. It pays for itself. So it's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with going with used stuff, man. You just want to get started. You want to get started and start earning some money, man. Go ahead and get started. My whole star was that money making Mitch. No, Patrick, I hadn't even used the chemicals yet. I didn't want to use it because I wanted to make. I want to make a video for the first time, my first time using it. So I did not make a video. Uh, Actually, that Tuesday I had a Tahoe scheduled to wash that was like around the corner from me, and it was going to be at the end of the day, so I could take my time and record it and talk at the same time. But it rained, and then I was going to do it that Wednesday when I got done with the group wash, but she had jury duty, so I just had to reschedule. But if I have to use it on my wife's car, or if I have to use it on my truck or something like that, I'll make it happen soon, man. But don't I'm not gonna tell y'all when, because I don't want to let you guys down. So you'll just see it when it pops up on the screen. How do I deal with customers rescheduling? I mean, you just deal with it. You just deal with the showroom. It's gonna happen, man. Everything is not gonna go according to plan. Everything is not gonna go the way you want it. Things are gonna happen, man. People have lives. Things happen. Yes, I still do that white suburban. Get started detailing. I see you, big dog. Got my damn thumb in a way. Cool. No, you don't have to you don't have to pre-treat anything. You just spray it. It's like a spray. It's just a spray bottle. Spray bottle on steroids. I see you, Twin Works. What's going on? Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing, man. Some of these questions, man. I see you. Let me see who's asking that. Show is that showroom? Yeah, I see you, showroom. Some of those questions, man, be hard to ask, man. I mean, hard to answer. Um, that's why if y'all notice in my earlier videos, I tell people to go ahead and get started. That's why I say go ahead and get started because you're not gonna learn. You're not gonna learn by asking questions on everything. Some of the things you're just gonna have to figure out on your own. Some of those questions are, if you're new and you're just starting out and you're kind of slow on the cars, then you know how long it's gonna take you, and you just have to allot yourself enough time to finish the vehicle that you're doing and and the travel time. So whatever that time is, you know that's up to you to figure out. It's something I can't answer. I wish I could, but that's why I say go ahead and get started. Hell, you can go buy you can you can go Walmart, you can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, get your 300, 200, $300 pressure washer, get you a vat, get your generator, and go out there and get started, man. It's not like you're gonna have orange bucket. Yep. Yeah, we have a Home Depot. We have a Home Depot with the what it says Homer barbecue something on that bucket. But yeah, you go out there and get yourself started. You can get everything you need at Home Depot to do mobile car wash and mobile detailing. You get everything there. What's going on, G Works? No, I've never used a clay bar mitt. It's pretty cool though. I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody used it. Somebody used that two bucket method. I ain't got time for it. So you can steal some techniques. Yeah, said he gonna. Remember the first time I talked to Sport, he was like, "Man, I be watching, man. If I see something that's gonna work for me, I'm stealing it." Sporty, you don't be stealing swag, do you? You be stealing swag. TNT. You ain't missing nothing, man. You ain't missing nothing, G Works. We just on there just chopping it up. Yeah, man, we ain't been doing nothing much, man. I'm just trying to touch bases with you guys, man, on this Sunday. Yeah, I knocked out a video. That was it. Yeah, I was up on here making, editing the video, so I was just like, so there. Let me hop on live and see what you guys are up to. I ain't got nothing going on. Small trees. Small trees. I have a video of me and my son cutting down the biggest tree I've ever done. Uh, I just keep it simple, man. I just stick to the maintenance. I don't do any landscape designs. I don't do any big tree jobs. All I do is maintenance. It's pretty much when it comes to lawn care. I'll lay some mulch. I'll lay some pine straw. Trim some bushes. Um, I do a little weed control and gutter cleaning and stuff like that. That's about it. Yeah, I take credit cards and cash. Yep, and I have some customers I accept checks from too, but most of mine is from. Well, I get they're pretty equal though. I got all the equal amount of people giving me cash, the equal amount of people cards and checks. Yeah, I've thought about having a crew. I'm almost to that point when I'm getting there. I'm almost to that point where I'm gonna need a. Yes, I use a Square card reader, KG Clipper. I use a Square card reader. That Square card reader, you can actually take credit cards over the phone. You can send invoices, and you can also swipe. No, I don't use QuickBooks. I keep up with my stuff with on Microsoft Excel. No, I need to though. I need to charge a percent when I use Square, but I don't. I don't charge a percentage, but they don't take. They take like maybe $1 or $2 off each transaction. It's not that much. I mean, I can handle that. Yeah, yep, it's like 2%, something like that. It's not a lot. Like it's probably more than 2%, but like for example, if I take a if somebody swipes like $50 worth, I would get $48. $48 is some change, so it's not too bad. Hey, you guys just coming in, y'all hit that like button if you ain't already done it. Light keep peeking through. Yeah, I may start doing that. I may start charging. But I've been having that I've been having that Square card reader for 5 years. I've never charged anybody that extra fee. Yeah, you'd be better off just getting the Square. I reinvested, David. I put it right back into my business, like all of it. No, I did not keep the profits. I paid my bills and then I put it right back into the business. I bought more equipment, stuff like that. Oh no. 50K, I wish. My first year of business, I didn't even make 10,000. I think I made 8,000 my first year. I'm talking about when I actually thought about quitting, man, and going back to work. I actually thought about quitting, man, when I first saw it, when I added up everything. I knew it wasn't much, but when I added up everything, all I made was like $8,000, man. But the next year it tripled. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did, cause like I'm gonna tell you guys, man, I'm not used to. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not used to everything that I do. Yeah, I had a house. Yeah, I had the house. I had this house. I bought this house in 2009. But but yeah, sport, you right, man. I was running from the busted phase, man. It was to the point where anything I ever done in my life, I was always successful at it. And the first time that I wasn't successful, it was it was kind of scary, and it was like, wow, I had money saved up because before I made the transition, I saved up a lot of money, so I was still able to pay my bills and everything, but I was still able to pay my bills, but I was just like, dang, man. So I was always making, a nice salary, but when I saw I only made 8,000, man, I'm telling you, man, I was afraid to go through that busted stage, but the next year I doubled it, and then it just kept doubling, and it just kept growing, and and I'm glad that I did not quit because I'm glad I didn't quit because if I had to quit, man, I'd be working somewhere that I wouldn't want to work, and the money would have been less than the money would have been horrible. It would have been more than 8,000, but now I'm making way more than I ever would have ever made at any job. I may need to look into opening in more detail. Oh yeah, James is definitely some money into it. Oh yeah, yeah. Once you get all your equipment, all the stuff that you need, oh yeah, it's very overhead is super low. What you got? Gas, chemicals, a few repairs here and there. So low. What's going on, Anthony? Yeah, that's a good idea, Anthony. Yep. If you can afford it, yeah. Look at James. I see you, James. You want to get into mobile detailing? Hey, I'm good, Anthony. Yeah, if you can afford to buy, two of everything, man, it's worth it. Cause if one breaks down, you don't have time to be, like, can you imagine? Oh yeah, you can you imagine your equipment break down and you trying to repair it on site, and man, like these days, all I'm thinking about, all I'm thinking about is getting my job done, man. Like I remember when my equipment would break and I have a bad day. Like if my equipment break, I have a bad day. Like that's what my mind is on. Like I probably don't even want to finish the vehicle because I'm worried about my generator or my pressure washer. But these days, I don't care if it breaks and I got a backup. I'm pushing that junk to the side and I'm hooking up the other one and I'm gonna keep going. Like all I want to do is get these jobs done and go on to the next one and go home. Like man, I'm now man, I want to buy everything, anything that'll make my job easier. I'm buying it. I'm making enough money. I got enough clients. It's to the point now, man. If whatever make my job faster, I'm with it. Yes, David. I thought of having employees. That's one of my goals is to get an employee, a good one. The thing is, I just don't want to have an employee just to say I have an employee. I need a good one that's gonna actually work. Yep, I'm getting it. I'll be getting it. Just fired three last week. See? Yeah. Appreciate it, Randy. I haven't. The steamer won't be coming in until Monday. Hey, drinking on your commercial property. See, that's what I'm talking about. At first, they start off real good and they get comfortable, do dumb stuff, man. And see, you know what? You fired them, but as a result of that, you may, when it's time to renew your contract, they probably won't. It's a possibility that they won't renew it because of that. Because them drinking is like you drinking. It's crazy, man. Hire fast, fire quicker. Sad but true. Took lunch and felt the need. Yeah, they been out. Yeah, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen either. It probably won't happen, but you know, when it come, when you get those commercial bids, man, it's a lot of money into that, and it's competitive, and people want those bids, and that people are looking for a reason. I hear stories about those commercial properties, how people I have two myself, and I hear how people don't want those things so bad they looking for any reason to get you out of there. Yeah. Hiring, yeah. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing, man. Yep. Man, you know, it's not they don't know, it's just they don't care. They don't have, you know, you put a lot of, like you said, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. They hadn't put that blood, sweat, and tears. Their goal is to come there and get a check from you. And that's all they're concerned with. They concerned they're gonna show up, try to breeze by the day as easily as they can and get paid. And that's all they care about. Yeah, I've hired people and they've been in my way. They've been in my way, and it's just hard to find good help, man. You got, you know, yeah, they don't. It's not even a matter of knowing. They don't care. You know, all they care about is the check. Sean Davis, I got a McCulloch steamer. It was about, I think it was about 130. I think. Yep. As soon as you leave slack time, and that's my problem because that stuff will make me mad, and you know I just ain't got time for that. That'll really make me upset. Amazon. I ordered from Amazon, Sean. I also see you can order it from like Lowe's or Home Depot, places like that. I wanted to go and get it from Harbor Freight and get the warranty, but Harbor Freight not selling it no more. So no, I don't own an aerator. And when you find a good one, you know, they move on to bigger and better things. Every time you find a good employee, eventually they're gonna move on to bigger and better things. Look at this shit. Yeah, check me out, Sporty man. The locks growing, man. I'm about to catch up to you, man. Locks growing. I got that trailer my first year in business, Patrick. Yeah, it's getting there, man. I got them platted up now, man. They getting pretty long now. You know, I think I'm almost out of the busted stage, man. I'm almost out. Oh, you said pull behind trailer. I thought you meant my. You said pull behind. I thought you meant a trailer that I already had. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm working on getting that enclosed trailer. I'm putting a little paper away for it so I can go and buy it cash. I haven't gotten it yet. It'll it'll be sometime next season when I get it. The one I want is about 3 grand, like 3,200, 3,400, something like that. You know what, Sean Davis? I've never used a steamer before. I don't know. That's a question for Sporty. I would imagine you wouldn't have to. I don't think you have to. Oh, okay. See, I've never used a steamer before, but that's a lot of them are close together. Uh, Even when I travel, I may travel 20 minutes, but when I get there, I'll have like at least three where I'm going. So it works out. It works out. But I have a lot of them that are close together. The majority of my lawns are all close together. Like on my street alone, I got five on my street. The neighborhood, it's a neighborhood that's right across from our neighborhood. In that neighborhood, I have, let me see, Janae, Stacy, Stokes. Man, I don't know. Let me see, Stacy, Stokes, Marshall, Deborah. I think I got 6 or 7 over there. It's a lot, man. Then I got another neighborhood. I got four. I got another neighborhood. I got three. another neighborhood where I got 4 again. So it works out. That's why I'm able to do, like, you know, when I show y'all those videos when I do like 11 in a day, you know, I may go to 3 different neighborhoods and that'll make my 11. So it's just how it is. You be going live, James Amerson? You say you're going to speak on it tomorrow morning. You go live in the morning or something? My average time on the yard is about 45 minutes. And that's a medium-sized yard, about 45 minutes. A large yard, maybe an hour and 20. And you need your mower that's going to get the job done quickly. You know, everything else is going to be on you. You know, the weed eating, the edging, the blowing, all that's going to be on you. But, you know, I encourage, you know, you guys who are trying to get into lawn care, get you something that you can stand on, that you can stand behind, or that you can sit down on, that's going to got some speed and, you know, a nice size deck, you know, 36, 48. And because mowing is going to take the longest. You know, it will take you the longest if you're doing it if you're walking behind it. And that's the thing, man. When I upgraded, like, I used to push my yards, and man, I'll be so tired, man. And you know, especially if it's hot out there, man, and you walking, pushing those yards, and then especially you pushing thick grass. Oh man, you get your walk behind. Even walking behind a walk behind is better than, you know, pushing. If you got to walk behind it, it's still, you know, even though you're walking behind it, you know, you may not have a sulky. It's still a cut through those yards, man. Yeah, that foam cannon, man. That foam cannon is awesome. I love it. Oh, I do what's best for me, man. It depends on the yard. But I rarely bag. You know, if I only time I bag is if they request it and I charge more. I mulch it. You know, get you some good blades. Get you some mulching blades or some gator blades. You may have to run over it twice. You know, what I do is I mulch it, I run over it, I spread the clippers out with my lawnmower, then I'll go behind it and spray and use my blower and spread the clippings out further out and not have them clumped up together. And it still gives it a nice look when the clippings turn brown. You can barely see them. Yard still looks good. Oh yeah. It's a day of exhaustion if you're using that push more. So I know what that feels like. I've done, you know, 6 or 7 yards on the, you know, pushing it, and when I wake up the next morning, man, it's feel like I can't even get out of bed. Okay, you tried the spray wax. Okay. Yep. I take it in to get it repaired. If it's something I can do myself, I'll go to my dealer and I will get my parts from the dealer. Sometimes they have them, in stock. Sometimes they order them and you can get them the next day. Uh, if it's something, see, my thing is just it's a time thing. It's about time. If it's something that's gonna take me a few hours to fix, and I simply don't have the time to fix it, I'll just drop it off and grab my push more, and then I tell them as soon as it fixed, call me, and they'll call me. I'll go pick it up and get them on. Sometimes they have my stuff done the same day. My dealer is awesome, man. Um, I just bought two sulky tires. The other sulky tires, I wasn't greasing them like I should, and they just tore apart. And I had to order both of them. They actually had them in stock, like the right. I used to have to get like aftermarket kinds, and they wouldn't last but maybe 4 months. But they actually had they actually had what I needed, and I paid $100 for it, but it's good to have them, man, because that's why I don't buy Toros and not that they're not good mowers, but you know I've never seen a Toro dealer, you know, and not to say they don't exist, I just haven't seen them. But Skag, Exmart, I see those dealers all around my city and my surrounding area. So those are mowers I'm gonna go with because you got somebody that can fix your mower on site. You just pull up and they can get you in and out. I've had them to come and fix it on my trailer. I mean, real quick. Take your time and do it. I mean, that's gonna happen, Calvin. That's gonna happen, man. It's gonna always be stuff, and you know what? I used to be worried about that when I first started. Like when I first started, like things I never done before, I would, I would be like, man, how am I gonna do this? I'll be nervous about it. But you know what? I'll just go out there and just get started, man. I'll go out there and just, take my time, be careful with it. If you're not comfortable and you feel like you're gonna mess something up, then just stay away from it. But if it's something that you feel like, okay, if I take my time, I can do it. Go ahead and do it. I've made mistakes, but it wasn't as noticeable. And most of the time, the customer, they don't even notice things. They'll be like, oh man, that looks good, that's great. And you can see where you messed up at, and then you be like, you know what, next time I'll do this. It's all a learning experience. It's all a learning experience. Don't be scared. What's going on, Richard Hernandez? I see you. Yeah, don't be afraid. Just get out there and just get out there. Whatever shape you're trying to make when you're trimming bushes, just make sure you keep your trimmer straight to make that certain cut. Right. You're right, James. You can Google some of that stuff too. You can Google, the time of the year or when not to trim or when to trim or when not to cut and all that. You can Google it and you know that I mean the internet has everything. I just got 40 for doing the front and backyard today, and next we'll do the same. Yep, there it is. Now you just got to keep duplicating that, Richard. You got to get more customers, and you got to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. You know, you're going back every week, so now you're making 160 a month. You get another yard, you may charge them 45. Now you're getting $180 a month from that yard. You get another yard. If it's bigger than that, you charge them 50, and there you go. What's gonna happen is you're going there every week. I guarantee you, you going there every week. Someone's gonna see you, Richard. Someone, a neighbor, someone driving by is gonna see you, and they're gonna stop, and they're gonna say how much you charge, and there you go. There you go. That's all. You just got to now you got to duplicate that, and then I don't know what type of equipment that you have, but as the demand grow, there you go. Take it. Take it, Richard. Calvin, yeah, keep it moving. Don't cut it if it doesn't need it. If it doesn't need it, just call them. What I'll do is I'll call them and I'll say, hey, I'm out here. I'm looking at your yard. It hasn't grown much. Do you want me to cut it or do you want me to skip it and come next week? That's how you handle that. You know, that stuff goes a long way. You don't want your customers to feel like you're trying to get over on them. If a customer feel like you're trying to get over on them, that's it. And you burn yourself with that customer. You burnt yourself with anybody that he could have recommended to you. Or you don't want to burn any bridges. Yeah, I do that when I pull up on somebody's yard and I see it doesn't need to be cut, because I'm gonna start noticing that now. Because grass is starting to slow down because we're having less daylight. The weather is getting a little cooler. It hasn't been raining a whole lot in the last week, so the grass is starting to slow down. So that's gonna happen. You're gonna pull up. You're gonna look. You're gonna see the yard hadn't grown up. I just keep it moving. Yes, I have an Instagram. It's A&A Professional Service. It's AA. It's AA Professional Services. Yeah, y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all follow me on Facebook. It's AA Professional Services. On Facebook, it's A&A. Instagram is AA. Yep. Upsell. You're right. And that's what I do. If I say, I'll say, hey, thanks, Richard. What I do is I say, hey, I noticed that your bushes need trimming. I can take care of that for you. Or you can say, hey, if you ever need your bushes trimmed, your crepe myrtles trimmed, you need pine straw mulch, stuff like that, weed control, I can handle that too. And they'll say, oh, okay, if you notice that their bushes need to be done, you just say, hey, I noticed your bushes need to be done. Do you want me to take care of that for you? That's it. Upselling. Exactly right, James. Crepe myrtles. Crepe myrtles is what you're saying? I think they're called crepe myrtles. Yeah, those are trees. They're like small trees you usually see in flower beds or in people's yards. Yeah, crepe myrtles. It's a tree. Oh yeah, KZ is awesome, man. The tornado. Yeah, I used it the day after he sent it to me. I used it and it was
that next morning I was on it. It was awesome, man. Good deal, Richard. Don't trim them back into the month of February. You talking about crepe myrtles? You talking about crepe myrtles, right? What it does is it's like a spray bottle, and it shoots out air. It kind of puts you in the mind of like a steamer. Just it's just not putting out steam, and it's not hot. But it kind of puts me in the mind of a steamer. But what it does is it shoots a mist, and like cracks and crevices and stuff like that. It'll blow air, and it'll blow that out at the same time as putting solution in it, and you're able to wipe it. Yeah, I made the mistake of trimming my crepe myrtles a couple years ago, like in October, and the following year it didn't even grow, and then it took the next season, and then it started back growing. But yeah, I made the mistake. That was at my house. But yeah, that's when I figured out you're supposed to do them in February. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that's true. Most people have the worst yard. Lawn care have the worst yards because they're so busy doing other people's yards, they don't have time to do their own. Is pretty much what it is. Yeah, I watched, like, I watched Top Notch. I used when he was still making videos. I watched Geek the Freak, and I got turned on to them because I was trying to do my own videos, and I wanted to do my videos, and I Googled to see what other people were doing, and I ran across those guys, and I was like, man, this is entertaining. I said they used to watch their videos. I don't watch them that much now because I'm so busy. At the time, I was just starting out new. I wasn't as busy as I am now. But now I'm so busy, man. Like doing my own stuff, I don't even have time to watch their stuff. All right, guys. I'm about to get out of here. I just wanted to touch. I ain't much to talk about. I just want to touch bases with you guys. Let y'all know I'm still alive. Just been working. But I will see you guys in the future, man. Um, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit that notification button. Hit the like button. Also, go ahead and start following me on Instagram and Facebook. My Facebook is A&A Professional Services. You will see the logo. Um, my Instagram is AA Professional Services. So the Instagram doesn't have the and in it. It's just AA Professional Services. And y'all please follow me there as well. But y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all the next time. I just uploaded a video. Y'all go ahead and watch that. I just put up a video an hour ago. So y'all go and check that out. And I'll see you guys in the future.